Hey, what's going on, guys? Henry Kaminski here from uniquedesigns.net with another quick little video for you to help you convert more website visitors, sales funnel visitors into paying clients. Share screens with you real quick and walk you behind two different funnel designs that we were playing with and designing for a client. And I'm going to walk you through some of the detailed elements that hinder conversion and actually help conversion. So one thing that I really want you to pay attention to when you're designing or getting your designs for your funnels built is watch the text. Watch the type of typography that you use. So this particular typography here is the D dot font, and it's an elegant font. It's used for more upscale premium brands. However, it doesn't work that well with sales funnels. It's a tough font to play with inside of ClickFunnels. And we realized that we're not a big fan of it after we got our hands dirty with it, and realized that, you know what, we need to switch up this font and sort of rethink this design. So the other thing that I want you to pay attention to is the call to action button. So see this particular button here? It's blending in tremendously with the background, and it's really hard to find. Like, you really have to look for it in order to actually click on it and take it to the next level, right? Take it to the next step. So make sure that your call to action buttons have a prominence to them on the page. You want to make it stupid simple for a visitor to click on it and get them to the next step, right? So see how this font is all in caps? This is another thing that I want you to pay attention to. When you have text in all caps, it does hinder and strain the eye. So be careful how much caps you're using on your sales funnels. All right. Then also the layout of the text. This is difficult. Like it's not how a typical page is laid out. So I want you to pay attention to the layout of the typography and copy as well. Right, then we have a differentiation here for the testimonial. This was going to be a background video loop, but we decided against it because a little too distracting in this particular instance. So we took it out. But as we continue down the page, another thing I want you to pay attention to is the quality of imagery that you use, okay? That one's okay, but it's not awesome. It's a little pixelated to the eye, and I could see it. You may not be able to see it, but from a brander and designer's eye, you could definitely see the issues there. This picture here, this image here, just isn't working well at all. Very pixelated. The image, look at the edging. It's all blurry. Not a good look at all. Just not exciting. Okay. A lot of text here. Again, the black is a bit straining to the eye. There's a lot of black on this page. So, it's well designed. I mean, it's clean. It's just not working here in this particular instance. So this is the first section of the funnel, and then this is the bottom section. Now, this section looks cool. It gives it some depth, and it's got some nice flair here. We were going to do a video background here. Again, we decided against it. A little too busy in that particular spot. Okay, and then we have this section. This section came out pretty nice. I like the elements here and the graphical effect, right? This section here, a lot of text, again. And it just wasn't the quality, I guess the level of quality design that I was looking for initially. So we basically took this entire funnel and stripped it down to one stud, and we came up with this. Okay. So this is something that I really want you guys to lean in and start to pay attention to. So one is we completely changed up the font type and the typography. We went with a more bolder font and one that's going to be easier to read and easier to work with inside of a funnel. So we went with this font as the as the headline, and then we did Lotto as the subtext. Okay, we have a big image here for the video. This is like a 30-minute video that's going to sell the whole program. Nice, clean call to action button. Now we started to use way better imagery. So I went into my imagery library and started to pull text that correlated directly to the copy. That is so, so important, guys. The imagery must tell the story of the copy, right? And so we got some really cool imagery here you're going to see in a second. So there's that. Then we have a nice testimonial here. Then we have a nice page break here. Beautiful imagery in the background. Got some gold coming in. Okay, we have this beautiful girl here. Now this actually looks like one of our clients, right? So very important to use imagery that's going to resonate with your audience, right? If they could see themselves in the page, they're going to buy. They're going to move forward. They're going to want to connect even more, right? So here, why does this happen? We have an image of a person, telling a little secret, right? We have this break here. This came out really good. Nice clean text here, nothing crazy, right? There's a lot of text, so we wanted to keep it clean. We didn't want design elements to be interfering or fighting with the text, right? So that's that. And then we get into section number 2. Okay. So we have this cool differentiation here. So the lie and the truth, right? These pictures here are evoking tremendous amount of emotion. If your sales funnels aren't evoking emotion, you have a branding issue. And people aren't going to take the next step. Okay, so pay attention there. Very, very important, right? So here we have the truth section and the lie section, much more clean, I guess, for lack of better words. And then we have this picture here. So this image here, I'm not a huge fan of this girl's shirt, but the look on her face is perfect. And it goes perfectly with this text. Right? They have a decision to make, right? And so what are we going to do? Right? So very serious look. And then we have the last section, okay? So our client, when we presented this to the client died. He was like, this is perfect. Like, I love it. Like, this is completely resonating with the copy and gives you that chuckle, right? It evokes that emotion. And that's something you really got to pay attention to when you're developing your brand identity and your brand collateral, like websites and funnels and so on. So we cleaned up this section, a little accent here on the right, just to give it a little bit of a flair. We have this beautiful background, this imagery here to really correlate with the text here. Then we have another testimonial. Notice how many testimonials are on this page. We want to build up tremendous amount of social proof on all of our funnels. So folks, obviously, they sell themselves into moving forward and taking action on what it is that you are selling or getting them to do. Okay. So then we have this section here, phase 1 of the event. Nice clean section here. And then we have another testimonial. We probably have about 9 testimonials on this page, but that's done very purposely. Then we have this background image here. This is from an actual event from last year. I think it was from BMS Con 3. So have a nice set of imagery here. Now this video that they have way up at the top of the page has a lot of gold in it, and it's got this glitter effect. And so we wanted to bring that into the design to really match the video. So that's why you're seeing a lot of that there. Another testimonial. And then the other thing that noticed we're doing is we're duplicating the call to action button multiple times throughout the page. You want to be able to do that so that people don't have to scroll all the way up and down to try to find the call to action button to take action on what it is you want them to do, right? So make sure you have multiple calls to action and they're standing out like crazy, right? So what we were going to do next is, this is one thing I forgot to mention, is we're going to pull a quote out of the testimonial and put it here in text to really evoke the curiosity to want to push this button to watch that entire testimonial. So it's just an added effect. It's added value to push them to get this testimonial watched, right? And then we have this little dramatic image right here to the left. And then we have a little bit more text. And then we have this image here, which we did a little bit of correction to make it a little bit more refined. And that was the sign-off page with her, what's the word? Script font here and a little picture of her. Now, we may add a couple more pictures of her in the design just to brand it a little bit better. But all in all, guys, that is a huge night and day difference, right? The dark looking funnel to the light, vibrant, heavily graphic, emotion evoking funnel design that's going to get people excited to move to the next level. See, I see a lot of funnels out there, see a lot of websites out there that are bland and boring. They look like a template that you make out of ClickFunnels, and there's 50 different colors. There's 20 different fonts. That's not how you design a brand that you're proud to promote, number one. Number two, that's going to resonate and connect. A lot of that design element is looked at as spammy and scammy. And if you want to be presenting yourself in a legit, professional, polished, upscale, premium feel, that's not the look to go for, So pay attention. Everything matters when you're creating brand and creating your brand's identity. People judge books by their covers. You got 3 seconds to make an impression. And if they think you're scammy and spammy, they're on to the next the company or personal brand or consultant or business that's going to help them and that they feel more confident with. So pay close attention to that, all right? So that's about it, my friends. I'm out. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Drop some comments below. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet on this video, hit that button right now. We produce 3 videos a week that are all geared towards really helping you build a strong brand and really help you take yourself from the 6 figures to the 7 figures and beyond by really helping you leverage your time, really helping you attract higher quality clients, and giving you strategies to help scale profits. So have an amazing day, and I'll catch you on the next video soon. Take care.